Welcome one, welcome all to CLOPIXEL Gamers once again. Hopefully you enjoyed my live on GTA 6. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. I'll probably leave a link up above. Support links are up above my head. Check them out if you want to support the channel. Definitely like and subscribe. Let's get straight into the gameplay, guys. CSI Dark Motives, case number 3. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Welcome to the Las Vegas Crime Lab. Type your name and click Start.
All right, so guys, we're in case 3, and if you're new to the channel, basically I've been playing CSI Dark Motives, and this one case in, case 2, case 3. We haven't done one case on the live. So basically, long story short, we are going into case 3. Once we get to case 4, I'll go back to case 1 and play that for you guys since you haven't seen it. But CSI Dark Motives is basically just an ill detective game. Very cool, lots of fun to play. And the only caveat with this game is sometimes the point and clicking is a little clunky, and it won't let you progress unless you figure out all the clues. So we probably won't complete case 3 today, but we're going to get a good start on it, and then we'll go to a part 2 or part 3 to finish case 3. All right. So hopefully everybody's doing well. And if you want to learn more about the game, links are in the description below. This should be a Wikipedia.
We have a multi-million-dollar construction site that has just been shut down, waiting for us. Seems the work crew out there turned over more than just dirt. Specifically, human remains. The bones may be ancient, making this a historic site. Or if not so ancient, a murder. Either way, we need to dig up the truth.
All right.
Hey, Sarah Seidel. You're the new recruit tearing up the place, huh? Well, if what we have is old bones, we'll just have to be advisors. What do you say we head to the dig site and get our hands dirty?
Okay.
I've already made a quick background check of the history. There have been a few archaeological finds west and south of the site, southern Paiute Indians. We'll have to identify this as either a potential crime scene or a possible ancient burial ground.
Interesting. Oh, if I sound like I'm in a fishbowl, it's because I had to switch to the laptop mic and camera. I had a little technical difficulty with my mixer, so just bear with me and let's enjoy the game, all right? Look around. Let's talk to the guy.
I am Elliot Lansdowne, and I don't appreciate this inconvenience. You people are holding up construction and costing me dearly every second. As a taxpayer, in all due respect, I'm asking you to move this along quickly so my men can get back to it. Just over 2 years, but I've been buying up land for 15. It was obvious the city would keep growing, including in this direction.
Okay.
In the land development business, 2 years isn't long at all, especially when you have to assemble enough parcels to build a casino this size. Anyway, putting together 250 mil of other people's money isn't an overnight affair. I put on my share of dog and pony shows to raise that kind of capital. I went through a broker to acquire most of the parcels that make up this site. The owner of this one? Never had contact. Mine is a speculative business. Informed speculation, but speculation just the same. I buy from intermediaries who link buyers with sellers. And some of the people I deal with, frankly, are flim-flam artists who've latched onto worthless land to con commissions out of greedy, stupid buyers. But someone like me can take advantage of their shady nature and pick up diamonds in the rough. Like this parcel. Only the backhoe. My crew are an experienced bunch, and knew enough not to touch a thing. Second we uncovered the bones, the operator shut down and brought me in. I knew damn well we needed to call you people in. But what bothers me... See, we got a couple of Native Americans on our crew. Good men, hard workers, but they've been spouting off about ancient burial grounds, and... now I'm worried. Maybe this wasn't a diamond in the rough after all. More like a pig in a poke. Knock yourself out. Just do it fast, okay? I understand I got no choice in this. My land, but I got no say. Great. Just swell. So the sooner you people can deal with our skeletal friend, the sooner I can start putting this casino up. Remains were found over by that dig hole.
That's all we need right now.
Alright. Remains are found over by the dig hole. Alright, I can go there in a second. Let's see if they got... Okay, let's just check over here.
Here's the bones of contention. We'll need to make sure we carefully remove any dirt from these remains.
Okay, let's click here. Okay, we got a hand here. Looks like a leg, hip. Okay, so we need to do a detection.
Nothing for us there. Nothing there.
I have something here. Okay. Okay, obviously the wrong tool.
Part of an arm, right down to the hearty handshake.
Okay. I have to remove more dirt. Okay, what am I supposed to do with the hand? Collection. Let's see, I need to, maybe this? Gas plaster, something. Something to make a mold. Molds, that's not an impression though. Alright, let me see evidence. Trace, documents, items, none. Alright. Nope. Can I take it? Or nope, not a DNA sample. Might have to recover more. Menial powder. Fingerprints. No, that's all fingerprints. Alright. Deep impressions. No. Let me just try to clear some more dirt. Okay, can I take the bones? Can't take the bones. Okay, let me go out and we'll go here.
Unfortunately, that backhoe appears to have done some damage unearthing our friend. But it's clearly a skull. Note the nick around the eye socket.
Nick around the eye socket. So... okay, so there's fragments here. So I might be able to collect that.
Tiny broken glass fragments. Hey, don't assume that makes this a modern corpse. The Paiute dabbled in colored glass beads. But this fragment, it looks clear, so perhaps it is modern.
So it's clear, it's modern. Okay. Any other clues? Nope. Alright, I'm gonna go out for now. Alright. I wanna go back in there.
A lot of damage, too bad.
Teeth.
Because it may screw up checking dental records. I don't see any obvious dental work.
Okay, so how can I... Okay, wrong tool. Nope, wrong tool. Maybe collection. Maybe I can grab a tooth. Nope. Maybe I can do an impression. Okay. So I can't do anything with this right now. Alright, is there anywhere else? Okay, the mouth. We already got the eyes. Did we do the collarbone? Okay, I need to leave that. Okay, is there anywhere else on the body? We got the hand and the head. So, okay, let's go out. Wish I could go over there. I guess I can't right now. Trying to think, is there anywhere we can collect?
Nothing else for you right now.
Okay, that means I have to keep looking. I don't know if there's any other leads anywhere else here. Yeah, I was thinking I could try to get a mold of the teeth, but it doesn't seem to allow me to. But there is a green mark by this pile over here. Let's see. Some kind of marks here.
Tire impression in the dried mud. I don't think the Paiute left this, though. Judging by the treads around edges, it's been here a while. A couple of years, maybe.
Dang, couple of years. Okay. Well, we can take the tire treads. So we know there's tread here. So we need to collect.
Try something similar.
This.
That's not right for this.
Okay. Makes molds of impressions.
Try using a similar tool.
This one? Okay, yeah. Alright. So we got evidence, we've got tire tread, and we've got glass from the skull. Alright, is there anything else here? Let's go to detection to see, could there be anything else? Okay, we're out of here. Okay, is there more there? Okay, what do we got here?
Nothing special there.
Yeah, right. Let's collect it.
Something similar to that.
Okay, hand. Okay.
Not my area of expertise, but could be an artifact. You know, more tribes than just the Paiute populated this region.
Okay, so we've got more. Maybe we can detect some more. Okay, let's leave here. Anything else in this area? Okay, nothing else. Let's keep looking. Oh, the tree. Oh, bird's nest.
A bird's nest. We probably shouldn't disturb it unless we have a reason to. Bad karma.
Well, why not? Is that actually bad karma? Let's see. All right, is there any more?
Nothing else for you right now.
Okay, let's keep looking. I feel like I want to go back to the body. What you think? Go back to the skeleton body? I think so. Ah, I knew something would be there.
The soil looks a bit darker here, doesn't it?
So what do we do? Check it out?
Nothing for us there.
Okay.
Nothing there. You shouldn't dust for prints here. We can't use that here.
Okay, so how do I collect?
Try something similar.
Similar.
We can't use that here.
Maybe.
We can't use that here. Something similar to that. We can't here. That's not right for this.
Oh, this one. There we go. Okay. Anything else in this area? Nope. Alright, so, okay, I did click on that already. We got soil samples. Oh, mold of the teeth. Okay, let me try it again. Like right there. Okay, let's try collection. I just got to know where to click to get the mold. That's like a cracked tooth over there, but it won't let me pick up anything. You would think that you could like get some samples. Nope, can't pick up anything. Can't use this. No samples. Alright, let's see. Unfortunately, I can't get anything from here, it seems like. Okay. Maybe we can go back to the lab and get some clues. Let's go back to the lab and see if we can get some leads or something.
Hey.
Alright. Let's go to evidence. Let's go to items. Let's do the glass first.
Such a small piece of glass, I can't really tell you much. Maybe the microscope will give you more than I can.
Okay, let's check the microscope.
Hey, I've seen this before. It's from a contemporary eyeglass lens, a fragment of crown glass. Pattern of curvature indicates the owner had hyperopia, farsightedness, and used progressive bifocals. I'd estimate the spherical number at around 2.35 diopters. Definitely prescription, since grocery store reading glasses always come in 0.25 increments.
Okay, so those come in 0.25 increments. Alright, let's see what we got here.
It's chert, a hard, brittle form of silica. These sharp edges and points are likely man-made, though. If this is an arrowhead, you're looking at a historic site, no matter what else you might find out there.
Then we should bring in an archaeologist, for the site's sake, if not the Vic's. Still, learning about that patch of desert might help us reinterpret our evidence.
Okay, I learned about the patch of dirt might reinterpret our evidence. Maybe there's fingerprints on this. Let's see. Let's go to detection. See if we can visually enhance anything. Nope. Anything there? Maybe we can dust for fingerprints. Nope. Okay, we'll leave that alone for now. And the arrowhead will definitely have something on it. Okay. Ancient arrowhead. Okay. Let's see what other evidence we have so far. We've got trace.
Scan that tread into the computer. Don't embarrass me with your praise.
Alright. Let's see. $1,000 positive. Oh, okay. Too many matches.
Tread's too weathered for a definitive match to anything in the database. Best we'll get is a comparative match to another tread based on the predominant features of this one.
Okay, makes sense. Alright, so we need to gather some more stuff.
I had a comprehensive soil analysis run on the sample. The report found that based on the calcium, magnesium, and chloride levels, the soil immediately around the body was turned recently, relatively speaking. Best guess is between 1.5 and 2.3 years. At no added cost to you, I also had the electrolyte levels checked to see if our decomposing victim gave off any clues while taking the dust-to-dust trip. Came back clean, suggesting the victim was otherwise healthy at the time of death, except for the dying part.
So, we've got an approximate time for when the body was buried. 2 years. Doesn't confirm the age of the victim, but it's a start. A good one. Thanks, Greg.
Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go check out the body. See if we can get any clues.
Something you want? Sure, I'll send a team out to retrieve it.
Wow.
All this blunt impact damage to the facial area, accompanied by some damage sustained to the cranial cavity, likely shutting down brain function almost immediately. We're talking blows to the face and head with a slim but heavy object. Repeated blows.
Slim, heavy object. Probably a pipe or something.
In this state of damage, it's difficult to determine precisely, but an educated guess, based on the facial bone structure, makes it a human male, early 40s possibly.
It's amazing what they could tell from just that.
From remains like these with no other evidence available, difficult to impossible. Haven't finished my entire analysis, but the Vic's in an advanced state of decomposition, ruling out most tests I could run. Puts the time well beyond a few months, but it could be longer, possibly much longer. Well, mitochondrial DNA for sure. Keeping a database of DNA records is a fairly recent practice. Depending on how long ago the victim lived and whether or not there'd been a reason to have his or her DNA cataloged, it may or may not be useful to you.
So it had to be cataloged. There's a slim chance that that happened.
Superficially, no, but the skull had a tiny hairline fracture on the occipital bone, which healed many years before death. Childhood injury or accident, maybe. I took a head x-ray. Sinus cavities are as unique as fingerprints. Some medical offices have been putting their archived x-ray records on an image-searchable database. If your victim is contemporary, you may be able to cross-reference it and maybe get an identity. Sinus cavity is somewhat damaged, possibly from the weight of the backhoe.
Okay.
Damage to the mouth area was too severe. I looked for signs of dental work unsuccessfully. You know, some dentists have started embedding ID tags and chips within porcelain caps and fillings just for situations like these.
Did our Vic have an ID like that?
Did not know
Sarah.
that.
I just mention it as a point of interest.
Now that's something. That is something.
Well, it's a fairly narrow nick with a slight curvature. Wire-framed glasses? Not unlikely.
Let's say our Vic had his glasses on when he was struck in the face, shattering the glass and embedding it in the tissue. Killer tries to clean it off, but some pieces were just too deeply embedded. We have a violent homicide here, possibly a spontaneous one reflecting anger and/or passion.
Anger or passion.
You got it.
All right. Okay. Can we examine the remains? There's nothing to click on but the skull. But maybe we go to texture first. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's just click on the skull and see. Yeah. Like the Tooth Fairy, huh? Let's see. Where can I click? Okay, let's use Okay, we obviously collection, maybe a tooth. It's not allowing me to take a tooth. Maybe I'm trying to get the bone structure. Jawline. They said the mouth was too damaged. So that wouldn't be right. Maybe I can take some. Maybe I need to do detection first. Nope. None of those tools work. No. I can't think of anything in here. I don't even see anything coming up. Alright, so we'll have to leave out of there. Maybe the eye socket will give me something. Okay, there's some impression scars here. Okay. Let's see. It's like there's damage here. Up here, there's a scar. You got your nostril. Is there anything that will come up? Okay. There's no obviously no finger pricks, so what could I collect? Okay. That was definitely the wrong tool. Okay, maybe DNA sample here. Nope. I'll come back to it because I'm not sure what to use here. Cause blood to luminesce. Okay, there's no blood. Don't know what to use here. Nope. Alright, I'm coming back. Alright, anywhere else I can click? No more on the skull. No more on the collarbone. Okay, let me leave here. We've got some new evidence here. So we've got DNA. We've got an X-ray. And that's it. So, yeah, let's come back later. Alright, so let's go back to the lab, see what we can find.
Yes.
Alright, let's check out the DNA.
That DNA's been amplified and graphed. It's in the computer.
Alright, let's see if we can find a match. Probably not. We got results. Alright. Nope. Nope. Bet you none of them are gonna match. Nope.
Think any of these are a match? I'm not too sure.
No, I don't think any of them are a match. Alright, so let's check the X-ray.
Being here to serve, I scanned the sinus X-ray into the computer. But that cranial cavity damage may make it tough to find a perfect match. Still, I've set up a simple search on the computer to compare the sinus X-ray to others on file for missing persons.
Missing persons. Research.
And jackpot. A positive ID on our victim,
Freddie Sloan.
Sloan. He was in on some shady deals. Maybe running with the kind of people who would bury you in the desert.
Interesting. Okay. So that gives us something to work with. Okay, 5'6", age 42, 165, blonde hair, blue eyes, size 7 shoe, kind of small. Theft, minor fraud. Okay, he's got an eagle tattoo, or had an eagle tattoo. You reported missing 2 years ago. I found what was interesting on that other case. If you have watched the previous case, um, that lady had killed her brother, and come to find out it wasn't even her blood brother, so he wouldn't got an inheritance, and she didn't have to kill him. So that's interesting. Let's go to the Jim Brass office and see if we can.
Yeah? What do
Oh,
you
oh,
need,
got a
guys?
lot of stuff here. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. What question would you like me to click on? I'll give you a few minutes to figure out what question would you like me to click on. What question would you like me to click on? All right, I might just go ahead and pick one. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I had to grab a quick snack. Sorry for the hiatus. All right, construction history. Okay, let's check the construction site history.
Apart from the construction itself, nothing. But I can tell you the press is all over this mess. Nothing like some rolling bones to spark the media's imagination. That new casino has been hyped to the hilt, and that makes this little story way too big for my taste. Play your cards close to the vest on this one.
Okay.
I can make that happen. I'll just call the university, have them send somebody over to the site. Can't promise how fast, though. Not like these profs are sitting around waiting for our call.
Okay. So they won't be there right away.
Hey, remember I told you this case was on the media's radar? Word's out, it's a modern-day Vic. Cranks are coming out of the woodwork, too. We just got a call from... Ready for this? Madame Lazora. Some self-professed psychic. Claims to be having visions about your pile of bones when it was still up walking around in a flesh suit. Says his name was Fast Eddie.
Captain, that's really close to one of our VIX AKAs. Fast Freddy.
Maybe you want to check out this medium at large, then. If you can get onto her dance card between the local radio and TV interview she's granting, that is. Her parlor is near the southern end of the strip. Ran a background check already just to satisfy my curiosity. Came up empty.
Huh, interesting. What do y'all think about visiting the psychic? I don't know about that one.
That I can manage easy enough.
All right.
Looks like the same owner last couple of years. Our friend Lansdowne. Before that, one Adam Kilborn. Sold the land through a broker for a hefty amount. Might be worth talking to Kilborn, see if he remembers anything odd that may have gone down on that property.
Okay. Interesting. Can you get me a warrant? Probably can't get a warrant yet.
Mr. Kilborn resides in... Well, this is interesting for a guy who made a small bundle selling that piece of property a few years ago. Lives in a public housing complex. Vista Court, Unit 203.
All right.
I need more than hunches before I turn you loose in there. Give me some...
I figure.
You don't have enough reason to get a warrant for...
Right. Let me just go back.
Your case file tells me that you could use a stronger link between...
Okay. So we got 2 new locations. Hey, what the heck? Let's visit the psychic. Oh, Lord. We got candles and a crystal ball.
Ah, I knew you were coming. My name is Madame Stella Lazora, and you must be the investigators.
We're with the police, that is the crime lab. We're working the site where the body was found, and if the media is to be believed, we understand you may have some insights to share.
I sense a certain skepticism, young lady. I take no offense. You are a woman of science, and whereas I am of the metaphysical, each, in its way, is a noble calling. Let us attempt to bridge those worlds.
Let us attempt to bridge those worlds. I gotta actually get in here and get it. Oh my gosh.
It is not so much a matter of knowing, but sensing. We do not control those on the other side. In the midst of a session with a client, seeking answers about a crossed-over loved one, a seemingly unrelated vision seized my consciousness. I saw a name. Eddie. Carved in flowing letters.
Is that right?
Yes. Then another. A variation. Fast Eddie. And then images. An eagle soaring. But then that eagle fell to earth, dying in the snow, with only the cold and pain to keep him company. And then this vision blurred, and another took form. A word carved delicately, as if in soapstone. Sloan.
Soapstone. Interesting. I wonder what soapstone is. I don't think she's on the up and up. See, did you know the victim? Obviously.
We encounter souls on many planes, from this physical world to the astral. But can we really say we know them?
Can you tell us more about the victim?
As I have said, I do not control the other side. I am but their conduit. If they wish to speak through me, they do. If they wish to instruct me, they do so. Often through visions which require interpretation. By victim, I believe you speak of Edward Sloan. More than this I cannot, at this time, say. This material world interests me not. Do what you like. I ask only that my belongings are left undisturbed, as they've been arranged precisely to help focus my psychic energies.
That's all we need right now.
She's extra. All right. Let's look around.
Lighter fluid. Can't imagine lighting her candles and incense requires this much stuff.
Mott's premium lighter fluid. Dang, 12 units. She got a lot of lighter fluid. So, what should I do? Should I take that? That's some evidence. Or, okay, maybe I should. No, none of that. What we got? We got candles. We got some empty wine glasses. Okay, we don't want to click on her. There's a chandelier, curtains. Do we have anything else? Oh, over here.
A loose thread from the carpet.
Is this anything important? How could this loose thread be anything important? But I can take it. Okay. Should I look for... Or should I detect some stuff? What's going on, Betrayed by Sins? Let's see. Let's see. Collection. Maybe. All right. I'll go out. And what's down here? Is it just her?
Crystal ball. Whoa, what's that? You see it? Just kidding, yeah. There's nothing there.
How do we know? Every time you say there's nothing there, there's always something to look at. I guess not. It's got to be more to this crystal ball. It always is. Well, I'll come back to it. Don't want to talk to her yet. What's that? Oh, same thing. Let's see. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. How about yourself? Just trying to solve this case with this lady with the fake Cleo accent here.
The
Well, it's
crystal
not
is
really Cleo.
murky. Try again later.
Okay. Well, we're going to try a different location. We'll visit the court. Yep, just trying to enjoy this game,
Leave
man.
the cops. I wasn't making any noise. I don't care what these lousy neighbors say.
Actually, we're with the crime lab. Would you mind answering a few questions?
Listen, if it's about those parking tickets, I'll get to it when I can afford it, okay? Rent comes first, understand?
Okay, so we're going to pull up the case file for everybody that just came in. Our victim was found at a site, and it was just his bones found. So we took some evidence from him, and right now we only have 3 suspects so far, but there could be 2 more. So these are our 3 suspects, and we're trying to figure out who's who. So as we go, if you get ideas or figure stuff out, don't be afraid to drop it in the comments. Do you consider? Okay.
What does that have to do with those parking tickets? Huh? History schmistery. Nothing ever happened out there other than coyotes making cactus fertilizer.
Sure.
It was a pile of worthless dirt. And for once I scored. What good it did me.
If you don't mind me saying, you sound a little bitter, Mr. Kilborn. Tell us why.
Oh, hell, I don't know. Living the life of Riley like this. Who was Riley, anyway? What made his life so frickin' great?
Interesting.
Look, I don't get any kind of play, foul or otherwise. Haven't had a woman in my life for the last 3 years. Most action I gotten lately was getting my change lifted by a pickpocket.
Mr. Kilburn, how did you get from making a small fortune in the desert to...
Living off food stamps in the city? Hey, this is Vegas, honey. Scratch a winner, find a loser. And the vice versa, catch me? Once upon a time, I had me a small plot of prime Las Vegas real estate. Didn't look like much, but a glittering palace will rise up out of that sand one day soon. And I'm the king who lost his whole damn kingdom. My savings, everything, down the porcelain chute.
Down the crapper.
Hey, I've been frank with you people. Now you want me to take you on a trip through every stupid screw-up I made? You think I want to put myself through sharing the details of my rise and fall to a bunch of strangers? No way. Damn right I mind. I'm the king, remember? And this is my castle. Stay on the other side of my moat. Go on, get out of here.
That's all we need right now.
Well, he's not going to let us look, so we're going to have to come back with a warrant. So we can't look yet, so might as well leave. All right, so... yeah, that's a throwback. Get your psychic reading. All right. We might have to go back to the crime scene. Let's see if she got anything to say.
The crystal is murky. Try again later.
Nope. Okay. Lighter fluid, that doesn't connect yet. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to... we got a third guy here. Let's see.
Sorry, I should have introduced myself. I'm John Montana. I'm an archaeologist from the University of Western Nevada.
Sericidal Crime Lab, this is my partner. Frankly, Mr. Montana, I didn't expect service this fast. We were told it was unlikely an expert like you could just drop everything and head out here.
I didn't have any classes today, and besides, the Paiute are my specialty. When I heard of human remains discovered out this way, well, I just had to dig in, so to speak. How can I help?
Okay, we're gonna ask some questions. It's funny you mentioned that. I'll probably check that out. I saw a great documentary on Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. The actual original story is very interesting. But definitely check that out. The actual original story has a lot of different things to it than the new movies like Charlie Chocolate Factory and Willy Wonka. It's really good documentary. All right, tell us something about the
arrowheads of this type date the site to before 1640. Most likely Southern Paiute Indians, as I expected. Putting together that arrowhead with these ancient remains, I'd have to say this is a Paiute burial site. I doubt Native American activists will put up with a casino here.
What makes you think these remains are Native American?
The Paiute typically buried their dead in a location like this, with artifacts like that arrowhead. It's consistent with their practices and beliefs.
Okay, if we're looking at a Paiute site, why would a developer begin construction or even buy a property without first having an expert assess it?
He probably wouldn't, but it's a big desert, Ms. Seidel, and as I understand, it took a backhoe to unearth these remains. Even experts make mistakes sometimes.
Oh, no problem. And I'll definitely check out the Cleo documentary. That'd be something interesting to look at.
Looking around, I'd have to say no, but a qualified no. See, I've evaluated scores of such sites over the years when an expert opinion's been needed. Still, had I been called, I can tell you I'd advise my client that this site is rife with red flags. It's a typical spot for Paiutes to settle.
Interesting.
Well, I suppose anything's possible, but why on earth would anybody want to?
I'm going to take a wild stab and say to hide a modern crime in the context of ancient artifacts.
Ms. Seidel, while your imagination is as admirable as it is fertile, I can give my expert opinion that this site is Paiute, with historical and religious significance.
So it's real. Okay, it wasn't staged. Alright, so we can check our case files. Okay, so our Vic basically was killed by repeated blows to the head. We figured out who he was. Too much damage to the mouth and dental area. Okay, his name is Freddie Sloan. Let's check the suspects. We got 4 suspects now. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Now, let's do this. Let's see if there's any other areas on the site that we can investigate. Okay, the body has been dug up. We've already got that soil sample, so there's nothing there. Nothing here but dirt right now. Is there anywhere else we're allowed to look? Okay, we got tire treads. No. We already checked that pile, already checked the tree. Porta potty. Why wouldn't that have something? That should have something. Okay, we can get out of here. Locations. Okay, not back to Miss Cleo. Not back here. Maybe check the body again.
Something you want?
Yeah, let's examine the
You got it.
Anything on the rib cage? No. Oh, the hand didn't pop up before. It's popping up now. Okay, we got bones. Maybe okay, there's something look like scarred right there. Let's see. Yep. What is that? Is it gonna tell us?
Nothing special there.
Oh, it is. It certainly is. So we need to collect that. Got it. How's there nothing special there? Excuse me. Back to the skull. I know there's something to do with this mouth. And can't use that. Can't use that. Okay, we're gonna come back to that later. And there's also the eye socket. So let's go to the lab and see if we can process some more
What's up?
Evidence. Oh, maybe the fibers match. Let's see.
It's a fiber of some sort. Definitely modern, some kind of synthetic. I'll prepare for the microscope.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and give him this other one.
Fiber sample. I've prepped it for the microscope.
All right. Let's see if Miss Cleo is honest.
Looks as if our victim snagged a little fiber underneath his fingernail. In defense or desperation, brown, quite thick, heavy cloth, like a covering or carpet.
Okay, brown, thick, like a covering or carpet, but these don't match.
The details just don't line up, though
Yeah,
I can
don't.
see what you were getting.
Yeah, we know it doesn't. All right. We got DNA samples here. Oh, in this game too, you can kind of you can use other tools on evidence. Maybe wait a minute. Any samples? Okay, let's do this. Anything? No. Any blood? No. Anything shows up? Nope. Obviously fingerprints. Okay. All right. We got fibers, but they don't match anything. We have that. We got to search for more stuff. We searched the body. All right.
What's up? Ran a check on the guy while you were dropping by his place. No criminal record.
Okay. Can you look at Adam Kilborn, how he lost his fortune? Yes,
I can try, but no promises. Nothing from the major banks. Let's see. Let me try something else. Ah, here we go. Kilborn filed for bankruptcy protection. And one of the creditors who filed a claim? Freddie Snow.
With that riches to rags story of his, Kilborn just might have been driven to sell his land by creditors, and ultimately driven to violence.
That's what we call around here a theory, which is what it'll stay unless you come up with some supporting evidence.
Okay. And that's interesting. I probably don't have enough evidence for a warrant.
Kilborn had reason to hold a grudge against Freddie for triggering his downward spiral. And Kilborn owned the property when Freddie joined the Missing Persons Club. Even without much physical evidence, we can justify a warrant, particularly with an older case like this.
All right. So we can look around now. All right. Let's see what we can find. Like I said, if y'all have suggestions, just drop them in the comment section, and I'll look around.
Mr. Kilborn seems to have stepped out of his castle, but with our warrant, we can cross the moat and start looking for evidence.
Okay. I think we should take this. Some kind of statue. I'm surprised the table didn't pop up. Let's see. We got that's an old school TV for real. That thing is probably like 300 pounds. Let's see. On the computer. Oh, we got a tape. That's coming. Give me that.
It's a computer data backup tape. Haven't seen this format for a while.
Right. Can we get into the computer? No. There's a lamp here. Okay, I got the data tape. Okay. Can't get into the computer. There's a box. I know, right? I mean, that's one of them old school TVs. I know this game is old, but it's not that old. I don't want a hint from her. Oh, another thing, if you take hints from your partners, then you'll lose points. So we're not going to do any of that. Let's try the bookcase. Oh, we've got a native artifact here. So let's go ahead and take this too.
Possibly an antique artifact of some kind. A dangerous one.
Yep. Anything about these books? Maybe I can... We got some words here. Might mean something. The book might mean something later. All right, let's go back out and make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, this is also got a carpet in this apartment as well. Okay. Can't go through the door. Okay, I think that's good enough. All right, let's go back to the lab, see if we can process some of this stuff. Trace documents and items. Okay, let's start with the statue.
Unofficial assessment of this relic, a post-Qing dynasty piece.
Pretty old, huh?
Best guess, around 1998. Made in the USA, too. Oh, for future reference, post-Qing is anything after 1911.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind, Greg.
Post-Qing is 1911. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, obviously, if you grab a statue, there might be fingerprints. Let me know if I'm thinking along the right lines. There might be some.
Nothing for us there.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess there's gotta be some fingerprints somewhere.
We can't use that here.
Alright, let's try this one. No? There's gotta be fingerprints on this thing. Well, I guess I'm wrong. Alright. Any blood? Oh, there's blood on it.
Nice catch. This curio is just heavy enough to cause some real damage.
There was blood on it. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So, okay, let's give him the tape.
Contents were deleted and overwritten several times. I did manage to dig out a couple of file fragments. Seems the backup software that wrote to the tape used a proprietary security algorithm. I've set up a link on the computer to help you decipher it. May have found a scrambled image, too. You work on the first fragment, and I'll work on the other.
Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, it was lucky. I don't know. I figured it had to be fingerprints or something on, a statue you pick up. But I didn't think it would be blood on it. Let's see what's on the tape.
The abstract of the land assessment study. Negative on the historical significance, but did Kilbourne really believe the site was clean when he peddled it?
Interesting.
And who would have authored a report so obviously wrong? Seems like somebody was trying to slip his own past between the pages of ancient history.
While you were playing around with that hex stump, I decrypted the other file. Please, no applause, only embarrasses me. I've printed it out for you to take.
Okay, so we got new documents. All right, before we look at those, let's see what's going on with this axe. Now, the axe might have fingerprints
crafted
on
in the
it.
fashion of the Paiute Indians of this region. Preliminary findings indicate it's legit.
You know, if the axe is of the same vintage as the artifacts from the dig, Mr. Kilbourne starts to look less than honest. He told us his former land had no historical significance.
Correct. When it actually does. Alright, so curious about the axe. Maybe nothing, but might as well look. If anything comes out. If he's handled it, it's probably got some kind of fingerprints on it. Nope. Maybe the magnetic one. Nope. Maybe the regular one. Okay, no. Okay. Collection. We'll just leave it for now. Alright. Let's go back to evidence or documents. Okay, now we got documents.
I've done everything I can think of with that.
Okay, that's the photo. Okay, what am I gonna do with this? Okay, we got a photograph. Let's bring it down.
Look who the lead researcher on the study happened to be. Our friend, Mr. Archaeologist John Montana. No wonder he was so quick to get to our crime scene.
I got you. Okay. Now let's go to the computer. Okay, there's nothing else to look up here. All right, let's get out of here. So, traces. Okay, good. All right, we got to go back, dig up some more stuff, guys. So, we might go back to the site now. Yeah, let's ask. What's the property value for significance?
Before I bought it, it was. Also, it was surveyed and cleared for large-scale construction. Or so I was told. Shows you what an expert opinion is worth these days. If I'd known these kind of headaches had been waiting for me out there, I'd never bought the damn land. You know, historical sites are virtually worthless to a developer. What am I gonna do? Put up a casino museum?
Hey, why not?
Now, I'm embarrassed to say I don't. Wish I did. Moved into a bigger office around the time we bought this property. If you ever moved in your life, you know how it goes. Dump things into boxes, and it's like they fell into a black hole. Which is where the background file on this property ended up, I'm afraid.
I'm sure.
Plus which, that real estate broker went out of business a while back. Moved out of state, I think.
How convenient. Is there anything of interest within the grounds when you first started cleaning up the site?
Not really. Bunch of junk. Kind of stuff you run across anytime you clear land for construction. But there was enough to put a box of it together. My guys picked through it, probably took anything that was worth anything. But you're more than welcome to the leavings.
That's all we need right now.
All right, let's look in the box. Oh, before we do that, if you look to the left, you'll see a triangle. It says victims, suspect, and crime scene. When those arrows get bluer or stretch out more bigger, that means you're linking these three together, and that's your main suspect. So right now, it's looking like it's a toss-up right now between the first three. So now we got to look at this box. I'm gonna ask him some questions first.
I've said all there is to say for now.
Oh, you don't want to talk, huh? All right. There's the box.
Here's the junk box Mr. Lansdowne mentioned.
All righty. We got a baseball bat.
Baseball bat.
Baseball bat is gonna have fingerprints.
Pretty badly burned at this end.
Lighter fluid. I'm already thinking lighter fluid.
Nothing there. Nothing special there.
Burned. Cause blood to luminesce.
Try using a similar tool. Try something similar.
Okay,
something
I'm on
similar to that.
Something similar to that. Reveals latent fingerprints on paper or porous surfaces. This looks pretty porous, but no, they probably mean paper or fabric. Okay, use something similar. I said use something similar.
This won't give up any prints.
Oh, there's cracks here.
Accelerant's fluorescent or UV light. Good find. Can't be sure what kind it is yet, though.
Okay. Okay, some accelerant. It's got to be lighter fluid. It's the lighter fluid. So Miss Cleo is back in the picture now. I knew she wasn't honest. All right, is that it in the box? Can we collect it for evidence? Yep, gotta take that. Okay, what else? What's this? All right, let's see if we can find something else. Okay, nothing is clickable. Oh, let's check this watch out.
A watch. Kind that's right only twice a day.
Okay. It's only right twice a day. That means it's busted. All right, let's see. Let's take that. All right, and let's go back. And we're going back in if we can. Nope. I guess we got everything out the box we need. It's not allowing me to go back in those general areas. Okay, yep, that's it for the box.
I've said all there is to say for now.
For now.
Nothing else for you right now?
Okay, we got more evidence.
What's up?
All right, this is getting better and better and better with time. All right, let's drop that bat.
Here are your options. A, chemistry lesson, or B, detailed organic breakdown.
How about C?
C,
Simple
layman's
terms.
terms.
C4H10, and butane, more commonly known as lighter fluid, fast burning and easy to use.
Found that in the soil near the grave. Could have leached into the ground, or maybe somebody at a barbecue nearby. Although, another more likely explanation is somebody had a little bonfire to destroy evidence, doing their best to cover up our Vic's identity. Someone who doused the victim's clothing and personal effects in lighter fluid could have easily spilled some.
Say, didn't you...
Find lighter fluid at Madame Lazora's den. Yeah.
How did you know I was gonna...
Just psychic, I guess.
That's funny. Finishing the sentences. All right. Obviously, this may have fingerprints as well. So let's see if we can detect anything. Let's see if we can find anything. Let's see if we can get some fingerprints off of this thing. Too ambitious. Trace materials. Okay, we don't have anything. All right, so let's close this. Let's go back to evidence. Let's go back to items. Okay, I don't think we dropped the watch on there.
Okay, we got a broken watch, weather damaged. Was able to look up the brand, Rolston Precision Classic. Very distinctive band on that model.
Huh. Distinctive band. Okay. Okay, with the lighter fluid.
Can't think of much more to tell you about that.
We already did the axe head. We did that. We did the statue. Oh, there's broken pieces of glass here. No. No fingerprints? That's odd. There should be some kind of fingerprints on either side. There's no dirt, really. Maybe more blood? Nothing. I'm surprised there's nothing on the watch band. List and preserves trace materials or deposits. Okay. I'm gonna come back to that watch in a second. Let's see. Alright. Evidence. We already looked at items. Tools. Alright, let's go back to headquarters.
Need something? We can't walk in and search on a whim. Give me reasons.
The lighter fluid, I guess, is not enough yet.
Not enough yet. Not yet. Maybe try looking at your case file. You could use more evidence that ties the suspect.
We need more evidence.
The link between the suspect and the victim isn't very...
Okay, so we don't have enough evidence yet, but we can ask some more questions. Okay. Let's go back. All right, so we don't have enough yet. So let's go ahead and go to another location. Let's go back to the psychic. You haven't been honest.
Again, I know little of this physical plane. I read signs from the other side. But I can tell you this. You cannot always believe what you read, whether it be a Ouija board's message or words fashioned by flesh and blood hand. What a ridiculous and insulting assertion.
Then maybe you can explain why you keep so much lighter fluid around. We found the same substance near the victim's remains, but no clothes or personal effects, as if someone had destroyed that evidence.
And if you are suggesting that I aided a murderer in destroying evidence, I would remind you that Madame Lazora is a source of positive energy on various planes.
Let's keep it down to earth, shall we?
Exactly.
What are you holding back? Is it something to do with those soap carvings?
You are a detective. Your mind is keen, so I won't insult you with mere facts. Interpret these simple but profound insights. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. To some, this may be costly to learn, while for others there may be much to earn. To our late departed victim, both of these pertain.
Did Eddie Sloan check in from the other side to tell you that?
As I have indicated, Eddie has not directly spoken to me as yet. He chooses to speak in images, in riddles. All I can do is but pass these on to you in a spirit of positive energy.
Interesting.
That's all we need right now.
Interesting. Okay. She's off on the deep end now. Can we take some lighter fluid for evidence now? I cannot take the lighter fluid? Can I take something from there? All right, let's see. Okay, maybe I need to use... Okay, I can't do anything in here. All right, nothing to click on. All right, we already know about the lighter fluid. Wait a minute. Okay, that's just her. We got the little carpet sample. Maybe that's lighter fluid. No. How can we... Okay, I need to get out of here. Come back to the carpet later, because that little strand of fabric, that's something. Let's go back to Vista Court. All right, we grab the tape from here. There's also a couch. But how are we going to link the carpet? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, missed this. What do we got here?
Soap sculptures. Isn't that grade school stuff? Maybe it's the latest craft trend or something. Aesthetic considerations aside, this indicates Mr. Kilbourne was an aspiring artisan, just not a very good one. Looks like the guy stuck paying for raw materials, too.
All right, let's take it. Okay. Saying go back here. Is there anything here? Let's see. Seems like there's a dark spot there. No. I just come back. There's got to be a reason why they still allow us to click here. But anyway, let's exit out of there. Just looking carefully. Painting the window. Okay, I obviously went there by the computer, and they wouldn't let me in. So we're gonna leave here. We're gonna go back to the lab.
Yes.
I have some more evidence for you, sir. Let's check this out.
Soap sculptures of America? You're kidding, right? Hey, I'll set up a computer link and you can track the folks behind the latest craze to never hit the country.
Okay. Another thing you do, you can combine evidence too.
Okay, lots of people unhappy with soap sculptures of America. Owner's Dale Edison, but nothing else comes up about him in any relevant database. Seems like a variation of the doing art at home scam. You submit an art test, drawing a cartoon bird or a clown or something, and they tell you you're the next Norman Rockwell. They promise to buy your work, cast it in bronze, and resell it at a big markup. All you have to do is pay big startup fees and buy overpriced supplies exclusively from them, in this case special soap, only to have them keep rejecting your work while encouraging more effort. And spending.
More money. Dang, I remember them kind of scams. Alright. Let's go to main menu. Alright, we looked at everything there. And maybe we, okay, what is this? A shard of glass from the victim's skull. Can we combine any evidence? Or vice versa? No, because they're different. Chinese skull statue from Cooking Wars. Okay. No, not yet. We got broken glass. Now this is glass from confirms is from a prescription eyeglass. And we got a picture of him. We also have the victim's DNA and the soil sample. Alright. Now, oh, aren't I supposed to extract something from this? How do I look the trace materials? Nope. Anyway, we need to go possibly to the doctor.
Forget something?
Yes. Could the Chinese statue have been used to kill the victim? That'd be interesting.
The damage was definitely caused by blunt force trauma. The statue is one possible weapon, especially if the impact was from one of the narrower parts on the figure.
Okay. So the glass was from the prescription. Yeah, got to think about that. Don't need to investigate remains yet again. Who do I need to ask questions?
Nothing else for you right now.
We checked everything in the box.
I've said all there is to say for now.
Okay, so obviously not them. Maybe I can go back here. Ask her. Yes.
How fascinating that your investigations on the physical plane have taught you what I instinctively knew. There are many paths to heaven and to knowledge.
Don't know about
With all
that
due
one.
respect, madam, we're not here for reading, seance, or any kind of show. How about you drop the act and stick to the facts?
You threaten me? After I have shared my insights?
Psychics have been known to help the police, and I respect the scientific study of extrasensory perception, but phony psychics have sometimes shared insights from the other side, inside knowledge of a crime.
These are outlandish implications. You had best watch your words, young lady. The media would not smile upon the police harassing a good citizen who stepped forward to help.
You know, I tested high for ESP in college, and I'm getting a picture of your future. It's a little gray room with bars on the windows.
Dang.
Now, did you know Eddie Sloan or not? And did you have a grudge against him?
My energies are ebbing. Visions such as I described to you are taxing.
Relax. Taxing.
I have nothing more to share with you.
Oh, yes, you do.
Eddie?
No, Dale. Dale Edison.
Names are earthly constraints. There are many ways to know a person. First, you must think of Eddie. Eddie Sloan.
Lady, I really don't have time to play these games. We have a murder on our hands and a construction site that, Eddie Sloan. Eddie Sloan, Dale Edison. Rearrange letters and... So that's your game. Anagrams. Dale Edison could be another Eddie Sloan alias. So he's the one behind the soap carving scam.
The veil before your eyes begins to lift. There's hope for you yet, my literal young friend.
Okay.
That's all we need right now.
All right. She gave me a little something, something. All right.
What's up?
Any new evidence to process? Okay, we already figured out what the soil sample was. All right, time to go back to headquarters.
What's up? Aliases are tricky to prove, but we'll check the files and maybe make some inferences. Dale Edison. Okay, here are some business dealings on record, starting in about the same time Mr. Sloan blew into town. And isn't this interesting? The record screeched to a stop about 2 years ago. Could be a coincidence, of course. Still, this looks like a lead to me.
Great. So now I should be able to get a warrant on a suspect.
Not enough yet. Maybe
okay, not enough.
Looks like Mr. Kilborn, already down on his luck, got badly scammed by the late Eddie. Bad enough for murder? Worth talking to him about, anyway.
Well, bringing him in.
You people were messing around in my space while I was gone. Don't think I don't know it. Nothing gets past me.
We had a warrant, Mr. Kilborn. And all we need now is a little cooperation, and you can get back to your castle.
Whatever you do. Okay. Why?
Hey, I may be down on my luck, but that don't mean my grooming has to go to crap, right?
I don't think that soap is strictly for cleanup, though somebody did use it to clean up, didn't they, Mr. Kilborn? At your expense?
I already told you. I made some financial blunders over the last few years. Some of them I don't care to talk about. Might make me look a little, well, foolish.
Something tells me he might be innocent.
Huh? Who? What, that light bulb guy?
Mr. Kilborn, we are well aware that you were victimized by the soap scam.
Listen, I'm talented. My art could sell. It really could. I always been trying to make it, you know, creatively. And with the money I got along with the land I inherited, I was able to try different things. So maybe soap sculpture ain't the next pet rock. Something else will come along.
I'm sure it will. And I'm sure you hope your next opportunity comes from someone more trustworthy than Dale Edison. Or should I call him Freddie Sloan? Either way, you were bilked out of a good deal of money. I can see why you'd want to kill him.
If getting bilked by Freddie makes me a suspect, you better give me a number and I'll get in line. Half this town's been scammed by that con man. He was the real artist, preying on people's hopes and dreams.
Con artist.
He worked in lies like Rembrandt worked in oil. So get out your bullhorn, go up and down the strip and round up those suspects.
Dang. Told her to get on. Did you lie about knowing your property? Probably
No
did.
way. I paid for a formal assessment before I sold that property. Legit all the way. End of story.
Can we see
Who did
it?
the assessment for you?
You know, it's true.
What is?
Drinking costs you brain cells. Only been 2 years, but a lot of booze under the bridge, you know? Details like you're asking for. They went away a long, long time ago. Longer you keep the plane in the air, more luggage you gotta throw overboard. Dick?
How's your memory where that hand axe is concerned?
Piece of junk I found on my property.
Sure.
Looked kinda interesting, so I picked it up. Hell, this is years ago.
Really? It's Paiute, you know.
Greek to me, little lady.
Sure.
Blood? What the hell are you... Oh yeah, I remember. I had that statue on a high shelf and I was cleaning. You know, reaching up with the dust rag. Damn thing clonked me on the noggin. I tend to bleed when that happens. Is that illegal?
Then you wouldn't mind if we took a DNA sample.
Sample.
Would you?
Make sure it
I don't
matches.
suppose there's any money in it for me if I say yes, is there? Hell, go ahead. What choice do I have?
And let's see if the blood matches.
I don't have anything else to say to you people.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's gonna match?
Yes.
I'm doubtful. Let's run this DNA.
I amplified and graphed that DNA of yours, scanned it into the computer.
All right, and then we need to give back this
unofficial assessment of this relic, a post-Qing dynasty piece.
Pretty old, huh?
Best guess, around 1998. Made in the USA, too. Oh, for future reference, post-Qing is anything after 1911.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind, Greg.
Here's something for the plus side. There was enough blood on the statue to amplify an output to the computer for DNA analysis.
All right, we about to find out if these match. All right, let's run some DNA first. Just to see if it's not him. That looks close, but it's not.
Think
That's
any
not
of these
it
are a
either.
match? I'm not too sure.
All right, let's see. We need Adam. Is that a match? That's a match.
Kilborn's DNA is on the
Okay,
statue,
so he told the
so his
truth.
story checks out far as it goes.
Yeah, he told the truth. Okay, so that's not a lead. Dang, okay. That's a wash. But we do have his DNA now. So what could we use this for? Victim's DNA. Maybe no. Would there be something on the glass shard? Okay. So his thing checked out. All right. Let's go back to headquarters and see.
Need something?
Well, I already got one for him.
Looking at your case file, you could use more evidence.
More evidence.
A stronger link between the suspect. The link between the suspect and the...
Okay, so we're not even close. Let's see what location.
You don't have enough reason to get away.
Okay, all right, so that's not it. Would it be any reason to go back to the... No. Okay.
Something you want?
Not right now. All right, let's look at the case files. So far, Kilborn is looking more like it, but it's still early. All right. Mr. Court, is there something we missed? Let's go back to the bookcase. Let's see. Detection. I don't see anything there. All right. It's probably a fingerprint somewhere. Yeah. Let's go back to the construction site. We already got the soil samples. Let's go back to the bird's nest. They wouldn't just have it there for no reason. Okay. Maybe it's around the bird's nest. Alright. I remember there was a spot over here. We already got that tire treads. This is where See, this game always plateaus at a certain point to where it just gets really difficult, but that's okay. Let's go back to the psychic. I guess it wouldn't be a game if there wasn't no challenge.
The crystal is murky. Try again later.
Wait a minute. Crystal ball. Okay, it's solid. You know what? Why wouldn't the crystal ball not have fingerprints? Let's see. Let's see. Non-polished. Okay, that's smooth polished surface. So there's nothing. All right. I still think it's something to that. I'll come back to it. All right, and obviously we got fibers from there, but I guarantee there's something in here that I'm missing. Is it Candle or is it her? Oh no, it's her. All right. Now let's see. Went there. And it won't let me go by the crane yet.
Hey.
We need to combine some evidence. Okay, there's a fracture here. Right in the middle. So maybe if I do maybe the regular. That removes dirt. Nope. Okay. So he hit himself over the head with the statue, according to his story. And it wasn't thrown at him. Alright. This is where the game is gonna let y'all know it starts to plateau and it gets a little hard, so you really have to look around. The victim's skull. Okay, we gotta make these fibers match with something. Okay, we got blood DNA. We already gave him. Yeah, we already gave him that, right?
Nothing new to report on that.
Okay. Victim's DNA. Already gave him the watch. No. So we have nothing yet. Only thing I can think of, there is broken glass in 2 places on the watch. Okay.
Something you want? You got it.
Let's go back to the hand. It's going to be really hard. Let's start with the magnifying glass. Okay, what am I looking for? Okay, we know that he was hit over the head and his skull fractured. You know what? Okay, that's the part. So do we have to wait a minute. It wouldn't be fingerprints on the skull. Okay. Jeez. What do I use? That's the fracture right there. Where he was hit. Alright. Somewhere we gotta tie this jawline in here. That's the hard part. Yeah, it's very important, but what can we do with it? Okay. X-ray matched through a computer search for Freddie Sloan. Damage to the sinus cavity has made the search difficult. It needs to be limited somehow. Damage to the sinus cavity has been made the search difficult. It needs to be limited somehow. So how can we limit it? Okay. Okay, so we got to go to the sinus cavity. Needs to be limited somehow. So how can you limit it? Okay, it's an ancient arrowhead. Said it might be an ancient arrowhead. All right. All right. Has to be limited somehow. Okay. There's something with that jaw for real. Okay, we're done with the body.
Yeah? What do you need, guys? Yeah, let's see if your suspect has
Talk to
anything
him
else to tell
again.
us.
So his story checked out.
I don't have anything else to say to you people.
Okay, obviously.
Looking at your case file, you could use more.
Use more evidence.
Your case file tells.
Stronger link.
Not enough yet.
All right, we don't have enough.
We can't walk in and search on a.
Okay. We have very little locations right now. Psychic parlor. We got dirty fiber from the victim. But do we have any other fabric stuff? Dirty fabric from the victim. Dirty fabric from the victim. Both didn't match. Dirty fabric. Dirty fabric. Okay. Maybe I can find some dirty fabric in here. Dirty fabric. Got your keyword here. I'm surprised it's not clickable. Got some documents over here. Tools, detection. Let's see if I can use my magnifier. No, can't use the magnifier. I can't even get in close on the screen. I can't even look into the computer. Alright, so that's obviously not a place they want us to look. Can I use my magnifier? Yeah, there's something here. That's still here. We got books. Something with these books. Something with this. Oh, this seems like there's an impression there. Alright, let's see. tried the UV. That looked like something right there. That's blood. Is that something there? That looks like something there. Maybe it's just the graphics. Looks like there's something on the edge of the book. Or maybe. Oh, you know what? Let's see. Let's go to our documents. You know what? Why didn't I think of this before? It's got to be something on this document. No. Okay. All right. Okay, so nothing on the document. I don't know if I turn in that document to evidence. Let's go to the
Yes.
lab. Let's go to evidence, let's go to documents, let's drag it on there.
Can't think of much more to tell you about that.
But there might be something on the picture itself. Let's go to detection. Maybe there's something we can tell from the picture. He's got his hand in the sleeve. Why? I don't know. Okay. Photograph digitally. Oh, it's digitally extracted. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. That's a digital picture. Let's go to documents. Okay, we've already looked at the x-ray. I thought there would be something on the letter, but apparently it wasn't. Dirty fibers. Dirty fibers. Dirty fibers is sticking with me. I plucked that from the skull. Okay. Maybe back to Miss Cleo.
The crystal is murky. Try again later.
Oh. This is the lighter fluid. There's got to be something to this. I can't take no pictures. This is crazy. Where am I going to find the next lead? All right. Let's see. There's nothing with this crystal ball. Gotta be something with it. I see reflections. Mostly candles. Okay, they said there was nothing here. That's the only two things other than this little carpet area. Dirty carpet. And her carpet ain't dirty. I'm guessing the dirty carpet will have to be the other guy's apartment. Yeah. Surprised nothing else is popping up for me to grab. Not even the couch. Let's see. Let's check the floors very carefully. All right. Because last time I clicked in the area. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not asking you no questions. Wish I could go through that door. Okay, back to the construction site. There's something I'm overlooking here. I know it. We got pallet wood. We got lights. There's something I'm overlooking here. More tracks. Obviously the birds, they don't want to bother nobody. Already picked up the tread from the tires. What about these pipes? No? Wait a minute. It says I can click. Oh, there's an impression here. Okay, I need that. Or did I pick up something from here? What do I do with this impression? Alright, what do we got around this area that I'm just ignoring? There's got to be something in this area that I'm missing. Okay, obviously not. Because I clicked here, there was debris. When do I get to go to... Okay, there's gotta be something here. If they're bringing me back here. Oh, what was that? Something green. Very faint. Okay, I already got the soil sample. It's the lighter fluid. It is lighter fluid. Okay. Construction site might be done. In the box, we got pictures. There's nothing I can do with the magnifying glass.
Nothing else for you right now.
I've said all there is to say for now.
I'm pretty sure you have. What am I overlooking? There's another pile over here. I'm overlooking something. Okay, we got tire tread, obviously. Let's go back to evidence. We got a tire tread that doesn't make any sense. And where would that come from? We got broken glass. We got a shard of glass from the victim's skull. No fingerprints. We got a tire tread, but where does the tire tread come in? It must come in somewhere. Just not yet. Okay, we got all that. Eagle tattoo, right bicep. He was reported exactly missing 2 years. We got DNA. We got his DNA. They matched the statue. There was blood on it. And we've already, basically, we know who he is. Let's try the last one. The victim's DNA is not going to match.
Think any of these are a match? I'm not
No.
too sure.
Not at all. We got no fingerprints and no shoe prints at all. So I'm thinking the evidence might have something. Dirty fibers. Cloth fiber possibly snagged under the victim's fingernail during a struggle. Alright, let's go here. I wanna... They definitely don't match at all. Okay. This is where it gets hard. We got his DNA, which we matched up. We got the victim's DNA. We got a soil sample. Dirt sample lifted from the construction site. Dirt has been turned between 1.5 and 2.3 years ago. Why is that important? It's got to be a reason. And a tire tread. Okay, we got a partial tire tread. That's just the mold of the tire tread. We got the tape. I'm surprised there was no fingerprints on that. And watch. Damaged wrist watch. It was on the construction site. As a Rolston Precious Classic. So it's a rich people watch. Yeah, that's already been tagged and checked in. Alright, any traces? Your soil sample, okay. Fiber. don't see anything on there. There wouldn't be fingerprints on it either. Okay. There's got to be more to the skeleton.
Something you want? You got it.
That was pulled from the fingernail right there. I think we're done on this side. Spine. There's more to this story on the skull. Cavities can have GPSs in them. Right, I think that's what they said. So there's something to that. Cavities can have GPSs in them. Magnetic powder on the tooth. Something about the tooth. There's something about this tooth. It's not a fingerprint, but it would be something. I remember they're saying something about a GPS with the tooth.
Need something?
Still not enough.
I need more than hunches before.
Okay, so where do I go?
The link between the suspect and the victim isn't very strong. A stronger link between the suspect. Looking at your case file, you could use more evidence that ties the suspect to the victim.
I'm pretty sure I could. Alright, so I can't do anything yet. I guarantee it's something small I'm missing. Because this is such a big area that anything could be coming from anywhere in here. Literally. Because I picked up this tire tread right here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, might have to make a part 2 on this one. I'm gonna give myself a few more minutes. If not, we're gonna make it a part 2. Because this is extremely hard. And nobody's talking right now. So I come out with more evidence.
I've said all there is to say for now.
Nothing else for you right now.
Nobody's talking. Now I'm not asking her nothing. Let's see. Maybe I should be looking up, not down. Excuse me. The bird's nest. They wouldn't give us the bird's nest if there wasn't nothing significant to it. They don't just give us stuff. I know that. Oh, thank you. They gave us this bird's nest for a reason. We take it? No. Can we sample it? There's gotta be a reason for this dirt, this thing. List powders from surfaces. Alright, it got something that lifts powders from surfaces. Maybe? Nope. There was an area here. Oh, I'd already gotten that. Okay. Okay, I'm not thinking clearly. Let's see. List powders from surfaces. Lifts powders from surfaces. Still let me click over here, right? Oh, they won't let me get the letter. Pour. I'm just gonna go ham with this little fingerprint thing and see if something pops up. Only thing I can think of. I feel like there's something right there on the edge of the book too. Right there. It might just be the graphics, but it looks like something. Or can I take something? Can I take a book? Nope, it's something about this area though. I just haven't figured it out yet. Enhance fingerprints on smooth, polished surfaces. Okay. Nothing in the book area. That look like. Dang, a whole couch here and it won't even give me anything. Maybe the seat. Something might have. Okay. Am I overlooking something? I feel like I'm overlooking something. This is odd that I can't even get into this computer. Alright. Go back to the evidence room and see if I can pull some stuff together. Maybe it can't be the same. How does this tie together? Well, it's partial, so we need more. Go back to the bat. Lighter fluid. Okay, so from porous surfaces. Oh, like the tip was really burned. There we go. What's this? It's a piece of glass from the watch, maybe? Okay. Jeez, it was hard to find that piece. Alright.
It's a tiny piece of glass.
Right. So, let's go to evidence. Tiny piece of glass.
Clear, thin glass. Might want to do some microscopic work on it.
Alright, let's go to the microscope.
Glass fragment looks cleanly cleaved on one face. Perfect fit. I think we have a relic of a murder here. Question is, who stepped up to the plate?
Okay, who stepped up to the plate? Alright, so we can combine these then, right?
I've done everything I can think of with that.
Alright, so we can combine it then. Or maybe we can look at this one and then combine there. Nope. Those aren't the same pieces though. Yeah. I gotta look at evidence more closely. Okay, maybe here I need to use that filler or use a magnifying glass again. That's a good detection tool, right? It's broken on both ends. Okay. It was found at a construction site in the box. Fibers. Remove dirt from objects. Okay, this says visually enhances or renders evidence. Includes subdermal brushing and some fluids. Okay. Subdermal brushing and some fluids. That doesn't have dirt. Let's see. Let's try the magnetic powder. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot. Alright, so okay. Alright. There's more fiber here. nothing there. All right. So we got a match on the glass. So we found a glass on the construction site. Okay, so maybe I can ask more questions then.
What's up? Sure, let's get your suspect back in here.
I don't have anything else to say to you people.
Not enough yet. Not yet. Maybe try... The link between the suspect and the victim isn't very...
Well, now we got glass that was found on the bat.
You don't have enough reason to get a warrant for that location yet.
Okay, let me see if I can go over the evidence again and see where these glasses are found at. Okay, construction site. Okay, they were both found at the construction site. That was on the bat. So maybe we can conclude that the bat was a murder weapon? Maybe? Maybe. We're not done with the bat yet. So there must be blood there too. Gotta be. There's gotta be blood here as well too. Somewhere. Alright. And there's more to this bat. Now what? I'm not sure. You know what? What did I do last time? I need tools. I need detection tools. Nothing all the way down. No blood. Maybe items. Maybe I can link these two. Get a bat that is all yellow. Maybe I didn't bag everything about the glass. There's more to be found on this evidence. Dried tire tread construction site. I'm just gonna keep that magnifying glass. There might be something. Maybe I'm just not looking close enough. Is there any information on the X-ray? Okay. So it says damage to the sinus cavity made the search difficult. It needs to be limited somehow. It looks like some kind of crack right there. Damage to the sinus cavity has made the search difficult. It needs to be limited somehow. Freddie Sloan. Alright, let's try. Match the glass to the construction site.
I've said all there is to say for now.
Okay.
Nothing else for you right now?
Obviously.
Something you want? You got it.
Why did they let us look at the skull but there's nothing to it? Which I know better. Something with that too. Alright, what do I need? Need a detection tool. Not in this scene. Maybe here. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm able to look here. What am I looking for? Where the nasal cavity is? It needs to be limited somehow. This is the wrong tool. That's not helping me at all. Needs to be limited somehow. Does a plaster help? Mm-mm. This makes it difficult. All right. Nothing I can grasp from here. I've only got 3 locations.
What's up?
All right, I think this is a good stopping point. So we're going to pick it up on part 2, hopefully tomorrow, if not next week. So we got a good amount of evidence here, but looks like we got a little long ways to go. So, guys, I appreciate you tuning in, hanging with me, and helping me crack the case. And we're gonna pick it up again at another time. All right, y'all take it easy. I'm out, and until the next stream.